Alright, hello, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another beautiful video. I know that this is, actually having said that, this is probably going to go up around the time that I come back anyway, so I'm literally recording this the night before I leave for my holiday, so I thought I'd get one more video in and up, and because I still need 3 more videos to go up, and I haven't really planned myself too well, so I'm going to try and record 2 more. Oh, this music is loud, jeez, better turn that down a bit, gosh. I've upgraded my computer, so everything's sort of been reset back to normal. But yeah, like I was saying, I need 2 more videos up. And, whoa, that is a lot of iron, Jesus Christ. I was going to say, we'll come down and check what we got. But yeah, I need 2 more videos to go up before I go. And I've, also 3 more technically. So this one and then 2 more after this. I'm going to try and record some more Sons of the Forest after this and have them ready to go. So you guys have got something to watch while I'm away. But I thought I'd pop in and do a very short videos. So I did need to build a bunch of cauldrons very quickly. Oh gosh, I've totally forgotten how many we've needed actually, thinking about it. I don't know if 16 is going to be enough. This is for our lava situation. 22 should be okay, I hope. This isn't working as well as I thought. I mean, it worked. I mean, that was a lot of iron, to be honest. I've sort of been hanging around here for a bit so to get this started, but yeah, we're gonna have to do. That's right. Unfortunately, I'm on a time limit, so I can't hang around too long. And apologies for being a little bit quiet because it is night time and everyone's asleep and I don't want to be too loud. So having said that, while we are here, I am actually quite sadly going to have to cannibalize these redstone blocks here. And not by choice, but purely because, just out of necessity, I just need them. And unfortunately, I don't really have the time to go and get much anyway, so we are going to have to just cannibalize them. I'll try and get them. Obviously, I'll come back and place them at some point, but seeing as we don't really need these out this way just yet, I'm kind of happy to nick them, and I mean, they're easy to come back and replace anyway, so we'll benefit now, which is good. We won't really have to worry about, because we're not really coming out this way anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. I'm kind of happy to sacrifice these blocks temporarily, and when we come out and decide to build out this way, we will come back and replace them. Let's come back down here and check if any more iron golems have spawned while we've been hanging around. Now, the reason I kind of wanted to nick these was to build a little minecart all the way up to... No more have spawned. Jeez, that's a pity. Anyway, is what it is. But yeah, I kind of want to build my little minecart thing all the way up into our, our gold farm in the nether. And I will say, I don't think, unfortunately, this is going to be a pretty quick and shallow episode, so I do have to apologize. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as good as anywhere near as long as usual, so because I've kind of got to do this very quickly. So but if we do anything, I want to, actually we can nick these as well. Actually, I'll leave one here so we at least know where they sort of start and end, like that. So I think even if we don't get all of the blocks all the way up to our gold farm, it should be okay anyway. We'll build... Why is this so foggy? Jeez. I think because I haven't actually set my distance, to be quite frank. It is pretty low. I think it's set to the regular one you start with, the regular distance. Okay, folks, I was gonna need a whole lot of glass because unfortunately I just want to be a bit careful I just want to have more than enough glass, to be quite frank. Got a good supply of poppies though. My gosh, I needed these ages ago. Oh, and actually, gotta say, I keep forgetting to always come and take these out as well. I cooked these when we made in preparation for the gold farm, and we didn't actually need them, ironically, so now we've got extra. These smooth stones back in the day were goated. They were so nice. Oh, actually, and I need tracks as well. I need tracks. It's the whole reason we were building this stuff, was for all of these. I also just realised it was kind of pointless for me to blow up all of those nether blocks in the nether. Sort of preemptively did it to place these blocks down. They're kind of low-key useless that I did that glitch with the pistons and all that to blow up these blocks here. Having said that, I think I will still... It's funny that I placed these here to use and I don't actually need them now, because I actually brought some to fix this up anyway. Anyway, like I was saying, it still works out well. I'll come and place these like this anyway, and we'll benefit regardless. Sorry, that doesn't make any sense, what I'm trying to say. What I'm thinking is I'm going to have to place these blocks here anyway, because I'm not going to build the railway from here. It's kind of actually okay to just leave it like this for the time being. I actually just need to put this here so I'm not having to Ooh, next one over. Yeah, having it like them like here is much easier for me, so I can just dig in place. Except I'm actually still not going to have enough redstone blocks thinking about it, or at least probably not enough to get to the top of our farm, but that's alright. We'll at least start placing the foundations down. So what I reckon we'll do is from here, we will actually cut this all up, pick up these extra blocks. Ooh, I don't want to dig down to bedrock just yet. Yeah, so these blocks here is what I'm saying was a bit of a waste, unfortunately. But actually, you know what we could do, to be quite frank, which might actually still be okay anyway, is just leaving these blocks here. And then, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I want to be able to like come to say here, and then I've got to hop off and then hop on another one and go all the way up. Whether that's doable, or just launch from like say here, or come all the way down and go screw it, I don't want to stop. You know what, I think that's actually low-key better. I think I was right the first time. I'll dig these up and get my blocks back, and we'll leave these like this. I'll leave that there if I ever want to replace them there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there, and we are going to essentially, we're going to build like this, and this is going to sort of be our ramp up, but we're going to place these blocks like here, if this makes sense, like this, and this is going to be like our ramp up. But we kind of just got to keep doing this. We'll just sort of follow this up, and even if we run out of blocks for the time being, it's kind of alright. Like I'll come back and fix it all up later, like when we get more redstone and stuff. But this ain't going to be pretty, but it will be functional, and I think that's the most important bit. Jeez, this is going to be bloody tough. I don't think I quite realised how far up we're going to have to go, and I don't really know how I want to wrap this around. I actually realised I can't. I've kind of got to commit to going up in one direction. Like I can't do a hard turn unless I do like sort of like a straight line, like because these powered rails won't curve. That's right. If we kind of keep going up like this, it is what it is. We'll manage nonetheless. I reckon we'll curve like this. Oh, actually, no, we won't. What we'll do is we'll do this. I just realized that's going to have to curve regardless of that block, so it actually doesn't matter. Alright, what I will actually do is I will sort of knock these blocks out and not catch that block, unfortunately. That's a pity, but that's alright. Gosh, this is going to be such a clapped, like a roller coaster all the way up. My gosh, I should have actually just kept it straight and then just wrapped around. My gosh, this is like a really weird sort of way of getting around. But the beauty of it is once this is done, this will essentially take us all the way home and all the way to the top of this, and I will not have to like make my way up manually, which will be fantastic. I'm just hoping that I've lined this up nicely. I beg, come on game, please. I think I have magically. How amazing would that be? My gosh, that we've somehow lined this up. Imagine if I haven't. Imagine if I'm like one block off. That will suck. Alright, but no, looks like we've done it. We've lined it up perfectly. There we go, peeps. So the good thing is we've now got essentially 2 extra blocks on this side. And there we go. How fantastic is that? What I will do temporarily is I will place that there. And same goes, I'll actually just place these all the way down, to be honest. And it sort of is what it is with how we get up. And I guess what I was thinking was sort of something like this as a sort of side block to keep us a bit safe. I mean, this is going to cost so much glass to use, but it'll hopefully be not half bad. There we go. At least that'll give us a sort of way of getting up. And I think I'll low-key just do regular rails from about here. And I'll fill this corner up as well, and this can sort of be our ending block just here. Alright, I just went down and got the 2 blocks that fell. What I will do here though, however, it's going to be a bit dorky in how I manage this. But I think if I sort of keep placing it like this, we should be fine. But there we go. What I do need though is just to cannibalize one of these blocks over here for this block here, because that is going to be our block to power us to get down, at least give us a boost to get down this way. In the meantime, I think I will actually low-key just... Oh, no, I can't actually get back up. Bugger. That's right. Actually, I can start placing these blocks like this. And I'll worry about the rest of it when we get like a whole bunch of redstone. I'll come and fix it up and such. Alright, so the other thing that I need to do is these cauldrons that I so graciously brought all the way from home. It's going to give us a whole bunch of extra just lava blocks and all that, which will be sick. Obviously, unfortunately, I didn't have enough iron to sort of come finish this off nicely, so it is what it is. And a bow to shoot these guys as well, that sucks, but alright. So actually, on a side note, I need 9 more of these cauldrons to finish this off. But yeah, lava buckets as well, I totally forgot to bring. But that's alright, it is what it is. What I still can do though, is I can go down and just dump the rest of these blocks down here. I'm not going to try and jump off this time, because we know how that ends. It's me falling to my death. Jesus Christ, look at all these. Whoa. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I love how many of them are still falling down here though, my gosh. It's pretty funny. A good amount of gold though, I've got to admit. Can't complain. Oh, actually, I just realised I've stuffed this up, ironically, the way that I've placed all these blocks. I've not done it correctly. Placed it down one too many by accident. Bugger. Well, you know what? Good thing that I picked that up, because otherwise I wouldn't have come and fixed it. It actually gives me a second chance to fix this properly if I want. If I just want to go straight up and then wrap back around. Which, mind you, I probably can, to be honest. Like, as it goes, this might be low-key be better. Like, I've essentially just got to go over one and then it'll line up a bit better. But then having said that, that weird sort of turn is pretty sick, I got to admit. Like that it just wraps all the way around nicely. Actually, I realised, having done this, it kind of stuffs it up because I can't do a nice sort of clean sort of turn. Actually, I kind of can. I can probably just do a turn like this and then it's should be fine. God, this is going to be the most clapped ass roller coaster in existence, my gosh. Bug up. It would have been perfect if it aligned up nicely with the existing rail underneath, but well, is what it is. Actually, yeah, no, that's actually fine as is. And then if I do this, and then it should be fine if we dig this up. And then the only thing I've got to do is just knock out all of these sort of existing blocks here, and we should be good. I'll just knock all these out and I'll go pick them up all down the bottom. Alright, cool. I knocked out all of the blocks, just went back and picked them all up. I realised I probably shouldn't have knocked out this section here, but I kind of wanted to see what this would look like this. Because assuming it'll be like that, what I probably need to do here, and I kind of realised I don't really need those 2 glass blocks here. Same goes here. This one underneath, or that one there. But what I can get away with is... Actually, I can probably just leave that one there anyway. But I do need 2 here, just to sort of have this ready to go. Actually, I don't want them to connect like that. I need regular rails to do this. There we go. That's what we want. Like so. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Alright. When I get more redstone, we'll come and fix this all up nicely and such, so which will be good. But in the meantime, I can come and finish this off. And we can just place a bunch of these blocks here. It is what it is with these. And cool. Alright. Very good. Okie dokes. I'm going to go get some more iron real quick because I want to finish this off. I'll see you guys down at the iron farm. And then we will come and get some more gold. And I'll also want to build the hoppers as well. So I'll see you guys in a sec. What I will do, however, is I will leave a lot of these blocks in here because I don't really want to bring these home. So I'll just leave them there for us to reuse at another time. I'll be back in a tad. Oh my god, how much gold have we got here? On a completely unrelated note, 5. Okay, nothing amazing, but still. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, actually, while we're here, I'm just going to grab a whole bunch of wood because we're going to need them to make chests in a bit once we go get all this extra iron. Bring this iron with us too. And I'm going to sleep as well. The reason I'm going to sleep here is because I don't want to run back from the village if I die by chance, which would be good just to save myself the stress. Alright, hopefully this is going well. I didn't see any on the way down, but by the sounds of it, some of them are burning. Oh jeez, damn, that was lucky. They must have fallen in as I sort of jumped over the edge there, but oh good. Alright, well I think in the meantime I'll just chill here for a bit and just see how we go for getting iron. So I will see you guys in a sec. Damn bro, look at these rats burn. Oh my gosh. Alright, they seem to be falling at about 2 at a time, which is great. So I've been sitting here for probably about, holy damn boy, damn. Probably, yeah, like I said, I've probably been sitting here for maybe like half an hour just letting it like rot, so letting it like work. But that is a bloody ton of iron. Let's go. All right, that is absolutely fantastic. That is more than I think I will ever really need. Jeez, what do I need to make? Oh my god, bro, that is so much goddamn iron. I can't lie. Like, Jesus Christ. That is more than enough cauldrons, I got to admit. I think I only needed 9, admittedly, so we'll only really make what we need. And same goes with the chest. I think we're going to need about 20 odd chests, I think, for each of the hoppers. And then we're going to need maybe 4 for like sitting behind the furnaces. So we'll give these a crack now. So we'll make these hoppers. I think, like I said, I think 20 is enough for what I'm thinking, but we'll take extra just in case. Jeez, that is a ridiculous amount of iron. That is so good. We're not going to have to come back here for a while, which is great. To be honest, just listening to these guys burn for God knows how long, the poor iron golems, but it works like a dream, I got to admit. Pity that I can't really show you guys a time lapse. Just don't have the time to sit there and do it, unfortunately, but is what it is. All right, I'm going to go back to the nether, and I will finish off this little iron farm that we got, or gold farm, sorry, and then we're just going to do the redstone bit stuff later. So anyway, I'll see you guys shortly. I suppose I didn't need to bring all these goddamn poppies with me, ironically. Well, is what it is. The only thing that I want to take real quick as well is just this minecart, and this is just for us to like get down a bit further, because I actually want to test this real quick, so make sure that it works alright. We'll give it a crack, but this should work like a dream once it gets started. Yeah, awesome. Happy days. A lot faster than running, I got to admit, so makes me happy. Except for this bit here where it's going to try and take us up, but it won't work, unfortunately. It's only going to get us up to about there, but that's right, it works. I can't complain. Oh, there's still a glass block here. Jeez, I must not have picked that up. Having said all that, we do still need to get up there, so we'll just take this, hopefully, for one of the last times, I hope. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm just going to chuck these poppy seeds real quick because I do not need them. Let's place the rest of these blocks here, and then we'll have a nice full stack of lava collectors, which is awesome, and I can sort of freely walk on this without worrying about dying until I fall in the lava and die. Alright, so the other thing that I was going to do, and this was sort of the plan, right? So you guys will see what I was thinking is, oh, this is going to be a bit orcs. I actually don't know how I'm going to, actually unless I do this, I know how I'm going to do this. Let's knock that out. Oh, there's a sword in here. It's not what I wanted, but we'll do this. There we go. And we can do that, and then I can put this back on, and then chuck that back in there, and we'll just connect these all the way back up actually, and there we go. And I realized stupidly I've placed lava here. So what I can do, and what actually might be, oh, I just realized that's going to hop all the way down into the chest. Well, at least we know it works. Alright, what I will do is I'm actually going to push this back. Oh my god, I left all the glass bloody downstairs. What a rage bait. Alright, I'm going to go get that glass real quick. How much of a rage bait is that I have to go all the way back down to get that? Oh my gosh. This game sometimes, I swear to god. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. Oh my god, if I can like play the game properly. Oh my god. Still can't play the game properly. Alright, let's dig this out, mine this out. Let's place that into that into that, and this last furnace like that. And then I just realized that I am going to have to place a whole bunch of these. Oh, how's this going to work actually? Because I realized if I place the funnels into them, I'm going to need to connect a chest to every single one. Unless I just place 2 chests like above, and then those 2 will just, like if I place a whole bunch of swords into, like I was going to do 2 chests for each furnace, and then it'll drop the swords into just the 2 respective ones, you know what I mean? So like if I do, as an example, and this will be a good test, if I just do this, and then I do this, and then if I place, well actually I need swords ironically. This is, oh god, okay, this is going to be like so stressful what I'm about to do, but I'm going to have to punch one of these guys, get them to chase me. I'm just going to need a couple swords to test this, so I'm going to kill a couple of these guys real quick, which is good because we get a whole bunch of gold out of it as well. Alright, that's 1 sword. I just need another sword real quick. There we go, that's what I need. Alright, this will be a good test. So I'm just going to test if these 2 swords will go into each respective one, and they did not. They got taken watch them end up in this hopper. Where did they end up actually? Or did they end up in the hoppers? They end up in the hoppers underneath. Okay. Okay, I've severely underestimated how this actually works. But if... Alright, what I do need is I do need a couple of these. It's just to see if this works. So let's say I do place these into here and I do cook them. It does take rid of the lava buckets though, ironically. That's not what I want. But it'll be interesting to see if it takes the gold nuggets. It does, okay. Well, we figured out one thing. So it does take the gold nuggets, which is good. It just doesn't... Do I need to do it maybe like this actually? Is this maybe the plate? I'm just thinking, do I need to maybe do it like, say, like this instead? Is this the plate? Okay, that is the plate, okay. So I think that's how we're going to do it, is... And then if I place this here... Oh, that's not what I want. Whoa. Bugger, this is so clapped, my god. Watch me learn how to do this. So then I wonder if I place a chest here, just as a test, and I get lava, because this actually low-key might solve my problem if I learn how to do this. If I do that and that, and that does, okay, fantastic. So pretty much any of the hoppers that I put on the top will go into the top one. Any that I put behind will go into the cooking, which means that I kind of was half right with this. I can still do this nonetheless. Oop, they've just stolen all of my chests and stuff. And they'll end up, I was gonna say they'll end up in somewhere. Just don't want them to cook though, that's the only problem. So I was right, so I do kind of need to do like this. Oh, except that's gonna cook my table, which I shouldn't have sitting right there. Alright, well that's good. I'm glad that that does work. It just didn't work the way that I was particularly expecting, ironically. But I need another 3. Okay, so what we will do is I will just make a whole bunch of chests really quickly, and we will make, I guess we'll make an even amount. Actually no, we'll just make as many as we can, and sort of it is what it is. I'll connect them all up. Oh, but then I need a chest anyway, my gosh. That's right, well, like I said, we'll just build them, and whatever's left is whatever is left. Tops for cooking, back is for fuel, and what I should do as well is actually just make... So seeing as how we got 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, okay, yeah, we got 10. So I need 8 more buckets. Well, I need 18 more buckets actually thinking about it, because I'm going to do the other side as well. So we'll make 18 buckets, and then that should be it, to be honest. Like, we won't really need any more nuggets than that. Oh, any more buckets than that, not nuggets. That's 8, 18, 20. Okay, cool. Now we've got the perfect amount of buckets. Alright, so now I will actually just make the rest of these ingots into blocks just to clear up the inventory a bit, just because I need a little bit of space. And what I'll do is I'll actually leave this iron here, because we'll use it... Oh, actually no, I'll take it with me and then we'll make it into hoppers, because I'm going to need essentially... Well, actually I should do this as well, like that. I should actually just place the rest of them. There's no point in me holding on to them. May as well place them and get them ready. So I'm going to need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another 10, 20, 25 hoppers. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. But that's alright, we'll manage. Alright, so the other thing that I'm going to do really quick is just get a whole bunch of lava. And what I actually can do while we're here is actually sort of finish this off as well, because I keep forgetting to do this. And the more lava we get, the better. There's no point me placing it all now, because like having it in the chest, because it's a bit useless. Oh, but that's not good. Don't want to be falling into the lava. Actually, I should just place this in the corners, to be honest. Like, this actually will help me a lot more figuring out where I need to place it, because it kind of shows the wonky blocks, if that makes sense. Alright, well, we'll let that keep dripping. Kill some more of these guys real quick. Get our XP back for when we died earlier, jeez. Well, actually, having said that, this will also be a good test of our little cooking farm. So, like we said, on top is cooking, so I can actually just chuck all these into here, and this will sort of sort it all out, which is great. This will be a good test. Like, this will cook itself fantastically. Well, you know, I'm glad it's not fully automated, but it kind of works. I'm kind of happy, because all I really have to do is just chuck a bunch of stuff into it, and it'll sort of sort itself out. On a side note, what I will do is I actually just realised I should just push this back, and we'll actually just build sort of 2 steps up like this. I think this is a lot safer than the way that I've currently got it. There we go. And then at least this will give me much safer access back here. Oh, I don't want to place that there, but I will get that in a second. I'm just going to place these like here, and this is going to give me safe access to all of the sort of chests back here when we eventually decide to build it up. And I'm just going to place this here as well. I don't want any risk of or chance of accidentally falling, because no, my like I will fall and I will die, and that will suck. Oh, and I'm totally out of glass as well. Bugger. That's right, we'll sort that out another time. Alright, well I'm happy with that. Well, I'll come fix this all up and make this all nice later, I reckon, at some point. Having said that, I did just go and get some more glass. I kind of actually just want to finish this now. I don't want to like leave it, so I thought I would just finish it. I know my luck as well, if I don't place these blocks here, I know I will fall and die, so we'll do that as well, just to sort of cover myself, just in case. I just got to remember not to dig out like underneath these, because I will actually fall and die there. So it's the only problem with building out of glass. You've got to be so careful, because you just risk falling and dying. But that's alright. Like, and it's hard to see if you've missed a block as well, because you could just actually fall and die. Like if you haven't placed any, you know. Anyway, I better kill these guys as well, get some more XP and gold and stuff. So, well, on a side note, I'm going to say actually I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. I kind of wasn't expecting to do this episode. I was going to actually do a quick episode, which is always fun. There we go, got 7 gold out of that, which is nice. I can't complain. Alright, well, having said all that, I think that I will actually end this episode off here. We managed to do a fair bit, which is great. Always happy. I can actually just leave the rotten flesh in there. I don't really need to be picking that up. But I can pick up all the swords though, which is great. And yeah, I just got to go back to base and pick up some more, whatchamacallit, some more chests, get that all sorted, because we are going to run out of space at some point. Except that I think, having said that, I think what I've done is overkill. Like, I think the amount that I'm burning is plenty fine, and it does the job perfectly well. Because I can't imagine that I'm going to be cooking any more swords than what I already am. Like, I've got a pretty good racket going, just thinking about it. But we will try and fill this up a little bit more, just to sort of evenly get this all placed. Sort of slowly coming along, which is nice. I think maybe one of these blocks got to fill up, and like that one, there we go. It's slowly working, so which is good. I'm also want to like get this done so at least it's flat and it's not bubbling. Anyway, we'll kill these guys off, and then I think I will, like I said, end this video off here. So hope you guys enjoyed. This probably will go up in about a month or so anyway, so it kind of works out well. So I'll be back by the time this goes up, which will be good, and we'll get back on the Minecraft grind. The only reason we're not going to end it yet is because of this, because I just want to make a bunch of gold ingots and then a bunch of gold blocks and another ingot, and then yeah, there we go, perfect. Well, alright peeps, I think that is the official end of this episode. We'll be back pretty soon, to be honest, and then yeah, we'll just keep at this. I don't know what I'm going to do in a month's time when I come back, so we'll see how we go. But I think it'll probably be to finish this all off and all that, and get enough gold for our little farm, so I look forward to it. Anyway, that all being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next time. So adios.